morning. I figured we should spend some time talking about some Amiibo this morning. Now that my dragons are here, I did finally order these Monster Hunter Stories 3 Amiibo. I did order from Nintendo.com, and I will say shout out to my Monster Hunter crew on channel3.gg. This was kind of their idea. Sometimes you totally forget, right? The source material that you can just go to Nintendo.com. Here, I'll give you guys close-ups of these. The models are both surprisingly unique. I mean, they could have copped out and made them really, really similar. And I don't feel like that wound up being the case. They're gorgeous. For $30, please don't cop out, right? Yeah, Nintendo.com, just go buy them from Nintendo. You're not gonna get any like pre-order deals. You're not gonna get, $2 off or whatever. But you're gonna get your stuff, and it's gonna be well packaged, and it's going to arrive safely, which has been my problem recently. So these are gorgeous. I'm thrilled to have them. At some point in time, we'll grab the game. There's just so much other stuff going on gaming wise. I'm not dying to have a copy of Monster Hunter Stories. I do just want to sit and look at these though. Like the armor on it is just, it's so cool. These I don't necessarily have plans to open right now, so they're just gonna kind of hang out. Yeah, Nintendo. Like the day people started talking about getting them, the game released, and I was able to pre-order directly from Nintendo. GameStop locally never got any that I was able to hear about or track down myself. But the thing that did happen with GameStop is I did manage to order the Palico. I'm trying to remember what is Critter's name in this. Rudy. Okay, so GameStop. Yeah. Another interesting thing that happens when you order pre-order. I don't even know. GameStop box arrives. I'm all super excited. Hey, look. Here's Rudy. Hey, look. Here he is again. What is happening? How do places stay in business? My receipt, I only got charged for one, right? The $24.99 for one Rudy Cato. So I guess I'll open one and we'll just kind of go from there. But getting sent absolutely like kicked in the teeth Amiibo in boxes from Amazon, getting sent an extra one, I just get a practice one from GameStop. Like, I don't, what is the world right now? Luckily, the dragons are huge and gorgeous. And, Nintendo, it's nice to have kind of just that predictability of, Nintendo's going to throw it in a cardboard box. They're going to keep tracking up to date, and I know that they're going to show up. His detail is awesome. The feathers on the back of his cap and everything. Again, this isn't a game that I'm like super psyched for, but I've played the other two, and I guarantee I'll get to this one. These boxes, man. Oh, see, you're like separate in here. Pop you out. He's got his little hunting horn on his back. Again, and the fact that they've even gotten to where the metallics are actually like painted metallic, so they're a little reflective and everything. This is gorgeous. His little tail is super cute. He's out. Just a minute. Oh, I think he kind of landed on his little base. So, I mean, I get what we're doing with this extra like protection on the base. Like I understand this, but his little cat Legos aren't, the breaking point. Stupid. It looks stupid. Please don't. Like, I don't even know. They're marked as not for kids. They're marked as not toys. We know it's a collector's thing. Look at how stupid that looks on the back of his legs. And it's even like filled, right? Where there's like a hole in his character model there where that plastic is like into his figure. But then he's like so ridiculously beautiful. Where's the focus going to be? There we go. With his buttons and his watch, and the feathers and the back of his cap and his little hunting horn. I love the split end tail. There's never been a Palico option to be able to do that. I still do not appreciate how human this face is. Like, why does he look like this? His eyes especially are just too human for me. But, you know, whatever. So there, he's super cute. We're just gonna push those guys back. I'll have to go up with my other Monster Hunter Amiibo. Because Monster Hunter Amiibo are cool, but I have something cooler. I lucked out and got to spend my last weekend with my oldest son's high school choir. Took a trip to New York City, which what that means for me is that items that I can't pre-order, that I can't order from anywhere. I've even tried through PlayAsia to try and get these shipped. On this continent, there are 2 places that you could get this full wooden block Amiibo set. And so when I went to New York City, I'll insert the picture here of how ridiculously happy I am. And of me standing in front of the Amiibo wall, which is not that impressive. Like, I don't know if this is even a hot take. I was gonna say hot take, but the Nintendo store is awesome. But I feel like if you've been watching their releases, like especially like game releases and things that they offer on the cool like big gaming wall they have in their store in NYC, if you've been watching that, if you watched like the Switch release, if you've seen all those things, you've seen the store. Like you've seen the impressive parts of it. It's just a little like 2-story glass cube, which is neat. And they have a lot of crazy cool stuff. It's hard to not walk in there and spend a ton of money. But you've seen it, right? The VR, it's not even VR. Like it's like there's like an active wall where you can walk in front and Mario will talk to you and play with you. Really neat. Their selection of Amiibo was light at best, because that's all that it is in that picture. That's it. That's all the Amiibo in the store. Although I will say, when I went to check out, they had those dragons behind the counter, and so it was one of those. I was like, man, like I knew my dragons were shipping to the house and everything. It would have been cool to buy them at the Nintendo store, but instead, I got to carry around this thing around New York City for the day. So what this is kid wooden blocks. They did have them on display, but they're all like attached. So the actual display looked like this in the store, so you couldn't like move the pieces around. In the store, they also had each of the 4 individual sets, but this set has a little bit of expansion with it with those extra like naturally colored blocks, and then the colored blocks, right? Each character normally comes with, like Mario has the mushroom and then a question block and so on. Like they have cool things that come with them. Plus, these are Amiibo, folks. This is Amiibo. They're wooden blocks, gorgeous wooden detailed blocks that are Amiibo, and now I get to have these Amiibo in my collection, and that makes me very happy. So let's open this up. I did cut the seals because this box is also this like display set, and it also contains all the blocks, right? So I'll use it. I'm hoping to have a shelf now that I have some crazy Amiibo displays. I'm hoping to kind of set up a shelf where, how am I gonna necessarily position this so we can see what I'm doing? There we go. Yeah, I kind of want to maybe have a shelf behind like where my desk is to have the Amiibo displays. I haven't exactly thought it through all the way yet. They did have the Mario tablet games. Wait, how does this work? Oh, okay. They did have the Mario tablet game. They had like some of the soft toys, the baby rattles and the books and things. Well, this makes me really happy to know that this box is like fully encased in here. So I'm glad I was being careful, but I don't have to be that careful. Right. Just slides right out. Sweet. For ages 1.5 plus, which is definitely me. Okay. Oh, here's the bottom of the box. And then we've got, I'm guessing, I wonder if it's magnetic. Is it going to be magnetic? Cute little My Mario. They had, at the store, they had like literally everything you could dream of, as well as kind of some neat little historical things, some collector games. Oh, that's all plastic wrapped. That's going to be a mess. It's like special edition games. They had a Captain N jacket. They had some really neat like signed drawings and things. It was really cool to walk around and get to experience, but at the same time, it was kind of like, is it like, right? I don't know. I guess I was expecting more. This comes down. Oh, it's so that I could use it as like a little platform. So see, this is kind of how it was set up like in the store, right? Like this, and then all the blocks in here. But then I also, you can just play with it on the back too, like set up on a stage. This is really nice too. It's just cardboard, like it's not even like waterproof finished or anything, but it is still really nice. Adorable little pipe. Of course, we'll take that out and keep this little guy. This isn't wood, but it is still really cute. And then I could even like turn it over and use it. Hopefully fingernails will work here. So the next thing I'm going to have to figure out is exactly what do these friends do in the games, right? Like what can I do with these Amiibo? What happens when I scan them into a game? What, so I don't know yet. That was something one of the kids asked me last night, if there is any kind of Amiibo compatibility with, oh, you guys, look at the little corner details. Stop, I hadn't noticed that it's got like the little like rivet action going on. Cute. Just like on the box, just like, well, and on the colored blocks, it does. So these, they are really nice and heavy, I will say. Super smooth, soft finish. But the regular wooden blocks are just wooden blocks. There's no rivet detail. Very, very cool. This cube also has the corner details on it. Fancy. Which no baby is ever gonna appreciate this. Like, why are people, I hope people aren't buying this for their baby. Buy it for me. This is way more fun for me. Again, the wooden ones are just plain, which is fine. Oh, Peach, you're so cute. The detail, again, like, come on, camera. What are you gonna do? Aww. Like her colorway and everything is so gorgeous. And then the edge is just the raw natural wood color, which I think is beautiful. They're kids blocks. Like they're finished very nicely as children's toys. That will display beautifully in my room. Wooden blocks. Question block. Ooh, let's see if I can do it. Yeah, that's the best. Oh gosh, it doesn't take much, does it? It really doesn't, folks. Really doesn't. And each character in the little sets, each character does come with the fun little accessory blocks and those kinds of things to make them fun as well. But this is like a full expanded set. And I want to say it's more than $100. So, ooh, this is like actually textured. The brick block is actually textured, which is cool. And so I would hope, if I'm paying more than $100 for baby toys that are actually for me, I would hope that it is actually high quality, cool stuff. Now I'm like having fun with this. I love you, little star block. Oh, it's perfect. Here you go, Peach. You get the star. We gotta get Yosh out of here. He's stuck Yoshi's all the way at the end. Da 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 da. Yoshi. All right, Yosh. Let's see. Get some more wooden blocks. I love the various grains and stuff on these blocks too. Like they're not just garbage wood blocks. This way. All right, Yoshi, here we go. And then we're just like shrink wrapped on a piece of cardboard. Like it's not anything super special. I don't know. Yoshi could be a little more detailed and like the way the gaps and stuff are. I'm sure that's, for safety. They don't want fingers getting pinched and so on in there, so I don't want his neck to be made too skinny, but Yoshi could be better. Come on, Nintendo. You go up here. There we go. More garbage. Sweet. Gosh, that's gorgeous. So wouldn't this be perfect, like on a shelf up high so that other people don't touch my toys? I think that's probably what's gonna happen. Because I don't really just want them like in with my regular Amiibo. Like these are such a special thing. I mean, Amiibo are special as they are, right? Gaming toys, that kind of stuff. Amiibo are their own thing, and I love them very much. But this is like a whole nother world, right? As somebody who is a full-time mom, as somebody who specialized in like early childhood, I feel like Nintendo made this set for me, right? Like this is who I am as a person, as a gamer. And I love the accessibility of this, right? Like this is definitely a super cute gift set, that you could buy in person. It's the only way to buy it, that you could go get for somebody as a gift. And I would have been absolutely flabbergasted to get a gift like this. But I would have never let my kids drool on this. So that's something I did kind of want to like look at. Like this is an Amiibo, and I guess on Peach here, can you see that circle? Now let's check, everybody. Peach has a little bit of a circle on her. Excuse me. Because these items are scannable also, but I'm not seeing any kind of tell on the items. Let's see if, yeah, there's Luigi's. So see on this side, you can kind of almost see it. And on this side, there's not. So I guess that's kind of how you can tell. Louis, all right, gotta steal your block here on Mario. Now see on Mario, I can't even see it. I feel like his graphic is so perfect. Like they absolutely nailed how Mario looks. But I'm not seeing like a little Amiibo disc showing up at all. I don't understand. All right, Mario, let's check Yosh. I have to kind of like hold it in the light. Yeah, see Yoshi's, there's no tell on Yoshi either. So I don't know if that's just a quality control thing, right? That there's a little bit of a margin as to how well they have to hide things, or what. Gosh, Yoshi, I love your little boots. Stop it. So there you have it. That's the Mario and Friends wooden block set from the Nintendo store. Very, very cool. I will definitely have to pull up a game. Like, I don't even know. Maybe I'll just pull up like would Mario Wonder? Mario Wonder scans Amiibo, right? You can use them to access items and stuff. Plus the new expansion is coming, so maybe that'll be the game I'll pull up and see if I can get to find out what it is that these Amiibo are going to do for us. I don't know. I haven't checked my my Amiibo app that you can like cross-reference and see what each kind of Amiibo will do in each like various game in different scanning scenarios. I haven't done that yet because I haven't even really thought. We just got back Sunday very, very early, and today I'm kind of like finally human and have obligations and things that I have to go do, so I'm like functional. But this is super cute, very high quality. Right? If you're buying things for super cool baby gamers, uh, definitely recommend. And then I'm excited that I can just kind of fling everybody in the box. Let's see how much of a mess I can make. To be able to tuck everybody in here. Oh, this box. That's what's. So yeah, this was like my main goal, which is horrible to say, right? Went to New York City. What's your goal? I want to go buy wooden baby toys. But I did, friends, and it was a great time. No, the kids had an amazing time. The adults, which I was one of, I'm an adult, had a great time. I'd never been to New York City before, and so I was very happy to get to go and participate in a very safe fashion. Getting to go as part of a travel group, I just didn't really worry about my safety, right? I knew there were people there who knew what they were doing, who were going to get us from point A to point B, and I was thrilled to just get to be the tag along, right? Normally the mom is the one having to make all those plans, and I did not have to make plans this time. I had to pack the bags. I had to show up places on time. That was really it. It was great. Da da da. Uh-oh. Where am I going to put that? No, he doesn't fit there. So anyway, this is really cool. It does all fit in the box, even if you keep the, even if you keep the cool, I love the magnet. Thank you. That's great. Isn't that awesome? Yay. This makes me very happy to have this in my collection. There are so few Amiibo things that I don't have, and it's just one of those super fun things to kind of go through the world, coming into convention season, even knowing that there are more Amiibo coming yet this year, and knowing that there are just fun, silly things in the world that you can still go out and find and just have fun with. Yeah, I guess at this point in time, that's it for now. I don't have any other crazy Amiibo stories. And yeah, we'll see. He'll probably go up. Rudy will go up with my other calicos I've got from the other Monster Hunter games. And these guys will go up with my other Monster Hunter Rider Amiibo for now, just to hang out. And I guess I will see you next time. As always, thanks for playing.